interfere with the mixing
What a
process if you
place.
don't keep your voice down.
Full of surprises.
Rebooting. I'm heading east. Don't you come with me here.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Best I don't see you over in the west then.
You'll interfere with the
I
mixing
can do it.
process if you don't
No,
keep
I
your voice
can't.
down.
I can do it. Well, it's fine. I can definitely do it. All right. I'm heading east. Don't you come with you here. Best I don't see you over in the west then.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
It is if you're talking about me, because I have no sense of direction. Anyway, hello. Welcome back. 3 days in 1 week. Yes, Natlan is that much fucking fun that I couldn't resist it. So now, regular Saturday stream. Going to try to do all of Act 2 of the Archon quest in one go, but we'll see how far I get. Other people who did it on launch, in the middle of the night, their VODs are like 5 hours long for Act 1 and 2, so I'm slow, because I keep getting fucking sidetracked and shit, and I know this about myself. So, I think it should be doable to get the whole thing, to get the whole Act 2 done now. I think so. So, where are we headed? We are going to hang out with the people of the Springs. That's right. We left off yesterday, the end of Act 1, learning that Auntie Atea is gonna die anyway, even though we purified the abyss corruption in her body. It was too little too late. And, now we're gonna deal with the aftermath of that bombshell, I guess. And also collect some mats on the way in. I, just signed into the game, so I haven't done any dailies yet, really. So I'll do that later. Unless this Act 2 is, like, stupid short, I probably won't do it on stream, but, yeah. So if you catch that my resin is full or something, that's why. I'll do it later. I promise. I know that bothers some people to see capped resin in content. This music is so fun.
New Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though.
No kidding.
Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation.
Yeah.
The Kaholasaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy. Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
What was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs. So,
Of course.
not much has changed since we first met her.
2 days ago. Yeah.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we
This
catch.
animation
Fresh fish
and
is
this
absolutely
voice
delicious
do not
right off the
match.
grill.
Hey, Mualani!
She sounds very
Yeah?
measured
What do you
and
need?
she looks very excited.
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina?
In
Is
2
she back as
days?
Kachina fell in
Oh
battle.
shit!
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium.
Oh my
soon.
god! Just oh. Well, okay. Oh no. Is something gonna go wrong?
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up.
Oh
high.
my god. This is
Thanks
so
for
weird
letting
that
me
they're
know.
just like so chill about the fact
head
that
out
this
easy.
child died in war. Oh my
Jeez,
god.
She sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
I mean, it kind of still
was
is.
cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort sort of cunning plan. Wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger. It's just...
Relax, I get it.
Why does it feel like
This is
somehow
difficult to
this is
understand,
different
that's for
and
sure.
somehow the rite of
At a
resurrection
glance, it
isn't gonna
certainly
work?
seems like the only goal is total
And this
destruction.
fucking little cinnamon roll
The
child's
Abyss
gonna be
isn't a living
dead.
entity after
Like,
all, so
really
what
dead.
capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess?
I
But
guess-
through our long history
I
of
don't know.
fighting the Abyss,
In
we
Genshin,
realized
dead
things aren't
characters
quite so
don't
simple.
become playable, so maybe not.
500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tibet.
I should shut up. There's lore.
You know about that, right?
During the age of Kanria.
That's right. Kanria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Tibet. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground.
Oh, damn.
Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe.
Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct, but its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence.
I mean,
We
yeah.
now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
Something very fucking bad is going to happen. In other nations, I've seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. The people of Natlan live in its shadow every day. Who knows how long it'll take for this war to end?
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To
That's
think
the
that my name could
spirit?
survive in ballads passed down to future generations. It's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them
Sure, that's a
forward,
word for it. You make me want to contribute.
you know? Be my guest. Heroes are always welcome in Natlan. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us. The sea's not going anywhere.
Smash cut to the fucking seas boiling over again like that other shit you were just talking about in history. Oh look, it's Kachina! She's back! I was unsuccessful in pulling from Walani last night. So I still don't have her. Do a flip! Go on. Do it again. I just saw you. You can do it. Yeah! Attaboy. Oh shit. I should like teleport. That's pretty far. Eh. A decision, huh? What kind of decision are we talking about? Woohoo! Oh man, bummer. Oh, Kachina.
Oh, this place is packed already.
So what, did they have to bring her
course.
body
No
back?
one's gonna
Or
miss
like,
out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle.
what happens?
It's their
How
moment
does
of
this work?
glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Oh my god, I really, really, really have a bad feeling that
Yeah,
it's not
she
gonna
doesn't
work and
seem
she's
like
not
the
gonna come
kind of
back.
person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone alright?
I like the way she wears her vision.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
If only I'd been a bit more perceptive.
Hey, look!
I mean,
Is that
I
the
was.
start?
I totally knew shit was
right.
about to go down.
Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together.
Oh, it
Come on,
literally
let's
is a
find spot
song.
with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Oh, I just noticed the little, like, bracelet thing she has on. Is it a stuffed animal? Is it a cuff? Looks like an otter or something.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory
Oh.
and legend.
My clock fell
Those
off
who
the
grew
wall.
alongside
Shit.
sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
I fixed it. I hope. Scared the bejesus out of my cat. Alright. I'm just gonna listen, okay? I'll be quiet. Hello. Now, how the hell did the traveler just follow along, singing a song she's never heard in a language she doesn't speak?
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient
Oh
name.
shit! I fucking knew it! Something was gonna go wrong!
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
This
Clearly, the team
bitch.
sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
What is with these two bitches?
The Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
Fucking everyone
Why
else
would the
in this
YF
nation
recognize someone like her, even if she
is
was on
like
the winning team.
How dare you
kind and
insult a
wonderful,
hero of
and then these
Natlan
two
like that?
are just the worst
Kachina
motherfuckers you've ever
sacrificed herself
seen.
to repel the abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let
Can
them
I send my
slander her
shark
like that.
to eat them, though?
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You.
Think about it, everyone.
Can they be exiled?
Who do you think is really at fault here?
Can we get rid of them?
A girl who never should have even gone to war? or the Great Pyro Archon. Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Mavuika, please do something about these
If
two.
she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YAPPIN interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that
Oh
strong to
my,
me.
are you fucking serious? Oh, I am mad now. The Pyro Archon seems to be deep in thought. Why isn't she putting a stop to the... Yeah, really, why the fuck isn't she doing anything about this?
That's not like her at all.
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
How are these two not, like, in jail?
That's enough.
Because they broke in during the tournament
There is no doubt
and, like,
about today's victory
threatened her.
or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
Yeah, motherfuckers, get the hell out of here.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon.
Oh, you did it? Oh, you did it?
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Fuck you!
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
No, of course
That
not.
guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Run the fuckers out of town!
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much
That one
trouble,
guy in the
if
background
you
still
stop by
cheering.
as well, traveler, I'd like to have a chat.
Yeah, great! Sounds good!
Rest assured,
Perfect.
everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
She sure
I
did.
believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
I'm coming too. I'm not a part of this, but I'm coming too. Oh my god, those two fucking bastards actually made me so mad. I either hope we never see them again or they get run out of
Situation is
town.
urgent, so
Fuck
I'll get
them.
straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
So it looks like this isn't a time-sensitive thing. So she's
How long
coming
will that
back,
take?
just we have to fix the problem first.
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss.
She better come back at the
doing
end of
her
this
part
act
to
of the
defend
Archon quest.
Natlan.
I'm gonna be real upset if she's dead for like months. Because we have to
She
wait
was
for the
afraid
next
of death because
update.
She knew if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right.
I
understand.
very
your
emotional
rage.
about this right now.
Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could.
Let's go to the Night
But
Kingdom. Let's
please,
go to the Night
hear
Kingdom.
what
Let's
I have to
investigate.
say, so I can at least
Let's
give
do
you
it!
a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss.
That's a
If we
great shot.
continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you, and unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose
I
between
like
them, and I
her
don't want to. Saying that one
as
is
a leader.
preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants.
A nice little
Their ultimate goal
microcosm
isn't to break the
of
rules
the
that make the Ode of Resurrection
overall
work.
conflict in
It's
this
to
arc,
destroy the people's
with
faith
those
in
two
them.
fuckers sowing
To
doubt.
prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
Okay, hold on. Really? Seriously? That's why I might be my new favorite Archon. You know what I mean? Like, she's fucking no nonsense. She can be really intimidating, but like, she's not being like, fuck you, we're doing what I say because I'm the leader. She's not playing games with you and hiding things from you like, oh, let's let them figure it out for yourself like Nahida did. She's not being a dictator like the Shogun. She's not an absent god like Venti. I like you. I like you a lot. I appreciate this. Just me as a person. I am vibing with this style of leadership. Okay, I hope she doesn't turn out to be shitty somehow. Alright.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop.
These people are
If
also
fewer
well
participants,
adjusted. I
the
wonder
amount of
if
contending
there's just
fire
free
produced will
therapy for
decrease,
everybody in
and the vicious
Natlan.
cycle will continue indefinitely.
Except those two. They skip their
So,
appointments.
Essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period of time?
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now.
Yeah!
I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
This isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have the chance to learn from me.
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way
So,
I can.
Chaska's gonna be playable.
The Masters
We know
of the
that,
Night
right?
Wind
We
have a
already knew that.
technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley
And,
lines.
the other one whose name I
If we
don't
can
remember.
Find Kachina's
Cubone.
ancient name. I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom.
I
Then
don't know
comes the
what you
hard
mean
part.
by that.
You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Yeah! Night Kingdom!
Kingdom, a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Yeah!
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
I fucking love shit like this. The depths in Tears of the Kingdom, the chasm in this game. I love shit like this. I'm excited. It won't be a problem at all.
Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if you're going, Traveler, Paimon's going too.
We're a package
Symbolic
deal,
of the
Paimon.
Masters of the Night Wind once
You drag me
created
into
an
shit all the
artifact
time.
that can be used to communicate with the YAPPIN. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Wow, usually I have to track them fuckers down. She wanted to hang out with us.
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's like they predicted everything I was gonna say. It's kind of complicated.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
You know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time.
Do you think she's met
Ideally,
the
this
Abyss
would be
twin?
the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Oh, I almost
They
forgot.
have so much direct dealings with the
Atea was
Abyss.
wounded in
I
the fight
wonder.
against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
Were they like
I didn't think this day would come so soon.
friends
Flames of
before
her life
she
force.
became the Archon, maybe?
I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person.
They were.
We're supposed to be hot spring buddies.
Oh no,
after
she
all.
said
But
the
don't
Archon
worry.
went to those parties.
This talisman means
I
a
don't know.
great deal
Anyway.
to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
If she's still around, oh god.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point. As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I
Alright,
have never
Kanish.
subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
Oh shit. Oh shit. She sounded very worried. What are we doing? Oh god. Yansan is a girl, right? I think. I don't know. Can't tell.
The sacred flame must never go out.
I feel like I'm
Not
watching a
only does it
movie right
strike
now, I'm not
fear
gonna
in the
lie.
abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
What are you, the advisor? Kanish! Damn, bold!
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path.
I
It is
guess
for
the
them
ancient
to
name
decide
bearers
how
do
that
have some
journey
degree of
ends,
power.
Not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
God, she's like the anti-Raiden.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Her sense of duty and care for her people is unmatched. She is the anti-Shogun. I love her so much! Oh shit, it's Capitano.
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with.
Oh shit. Oh
The
shit.
secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, And now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Doesn't this guy voice like
But
a
before the
shitload of
dawn the new
NPCs?
age, the old must be destroyed.
I don't know this person's name, the voice actor, but he sounds like every random male
I
NPC.
assume that's the end of your speech?
I haven't watched
Good.
this before.
People like us? Let our blades do the talking!
Hell yeah! I cast Fireball, I guess. It's Zhongli's meatballs, but ice! Oh my god, I can't wait till she's playable! Y'all are thirsting over Capitano. I don't give a shit about him. Oh my god, this is so cool. Have we ever had a cutscene like this? This long and involved? They really stepped their shit up for this. There was like a flash of wings almost. Falcon Punch! Too bad your people weren't here to see that. Well, I guess the presence of the Fatui would cause more problems than seeing this cool shit would potentially soothe.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
That was fucking awesome! What the hell? This is shiny new Genshin.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time.
I
The wound
think I am
inflicted should hold him
falling
back and weaken him for
deeply
the
in
time
love with the
being.
Pyro Archon.
Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words,
Like she almost
you're a
fucking
traitor
took
to
out
us.
Capitano just like
Not
it was
necessarily.
like whatever.
This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
So she's turning herself just back into a regular person, right? She's not like sacrificing herself to the sacred flame, just her power.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
I mean, it still kind of looks like fire. You don't look any different now.
Hope the others have a safe journey.
What a silly little joke. Little moment of levity after all that tension. I am a helpless devotee of the Pyro Archon, I think.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Kachina doesn't have that much time.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
She sure fucking wouldn't.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing.
La 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 la. Such happy music in such a dramatic moment. That was fucking awesome! Okay. Anyway. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, let me do a detour, get that waypoint and that viewpoint spot, and then we'll head on to the quest. Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. Zhongli has been my favorite of the Archons, but not as an Archon. Like, as a character, I really like him.
Oh, kinda like
She might be my favorite Archon.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The Scions of the Canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers.
I'm gonna come back for that. I don't feel like getting back up here, so I'll come back for it later.
Or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
That's insane.
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that.
No way.
Cheer you on from the sidelines.
There's another waypoint up there. I might go get it. I should. Oh, whoa, that's tall. That is tall. And there's a Pyroculus up there. Close enough. Well, I'm going to assume I will be able to get up there more easily somehow shortly. Like, maybe with this? Can I... Are there, like, target points or whatever?
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
I mean, yeah, okay. There's like a target, but it's all the way up there. But you don't need targets, right? You can also just grab anything. You just have to be able to get up there. Alright. Let me just... I'll figure this out later.
Chaska.
Hello?
Nice to see you again, Wyna.
You look like you'd fit in with like Team
I'm afraid we
Magma
don't
or
have
some
time for
shit.
pleasantries,
But like
so I'll
the
get
wrong
right to
color.
it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Also, the Pyro Archon sent us.
Rescuer.
Let's
From the
probably
Night Kingdom?
start with that. Like,
That's
we
right.
have permission for this.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Are we gonna tell them we were sent by the Pyro Archon? Like, this is with her blessing?
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna?
So,
This
this
doesn't
whole
seem
tribe is very much like
like
logic
isn't
and
complete without
reason, huh?
taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
Look at her eyeshadow! The detail in that!
The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place.
There's
Don't
like
blame me for
glitter
choking
and like
you
a
up to
nice
the
like
task.
blending of colors.
If you're that
Wow!
determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone.
Anyway,
Keep it safe, okay?
here it is!
It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
That was easy.
Ah, seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
I mean, Mualani,
Chaska's a
Kinich,
peacekeeper,
and
So she's famous throughout the tribes.
Kachina are like
She's always the one
siblings.
people call to resolve conflicts. So we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger
That
sister
thing on
Peachy's
his
always
arm
hanging around our
looks
tribe,
like
too.
the
She's
Yu-Gi-Oh!
helped us out a lot in
dual
the past.
gear that they wear in the cartoon.
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime.
You
But
almost
let's get
sound
back to
embarrassed
business.
about that.
Wyna, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know.
Okay, when I
your
first
intended
saw
destination is completely different
Chaska's
from the real
design,
world.
I thought it was a little
The
silly,
Night
but it's
Kingdom is
growing
like
on
a
me.
river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Is it Kinich?
Vichama.
No.
A legendary warrior and scout from our tribe.
Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Thanks for the puns, buddy.
Chama? Why does that name sound familiar?
Wait a minute.
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops.
No.
Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Never mind.
Thank you. We'll go
I
look for
remembered
him
the
there.
wrong thing. That did sound really familiar.
Good luck.
I mean, I know she
I
just
hope
said
everything goes well.
it's one of the famous people that Atea used to hang out with, but I don't know why. I feel like that's not where I heard it, but maybe I'm wrong.
Emotional support.
Doctor. Hi, Katari. A worn-out Yunkasaur. They don't look like they're in the mood to talk. It's a good thing they can't talk, even if they were in the mood. He doesn't look worn out. Hello, small child. Anything you wanted to help with? This is the reputation area. Okay. Cool, cool. I'll be back to hang out with you a bunch, I'm sure. There, it's probably below me. There is an Oculus here somewhere. Oh, damn it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to mark that. Bummer.
Emotional support is important.
Is it in here? No. We are now off track because I can't fucking mark this Oculus. So I have to go get it right now. Oh, a chest. I'll take that. This sounds like something, the music sounds like something out of Lilo and Stitch, like Hawaiian. Almost. A little bit. The singing, I guess, more so than the music itself, like the instruments. I guess it was above me, not below me. Or it's in this tree. Nope, not in the tree. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, well. let me get back up here. Got sidetracked. Yeah, I guess it's up, like in the canopies. Or like on top of that. That's where it is. I see it now. Okay, I have to go get it. I have to. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I must. Hello, Kachina. No. Oh, we're climbing still? I can't get off of it. Like myself. Ah, shit! No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Get out. Alright. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Very fucking precarious. I don't want to fall. Woo! This music is fun. Girl, no. Yeah, got him. Well, I came all the way up here. There's another one right the fuck. No, it's not. There's a waypoint up there. If only Kanich was out. I don't really have enough juice. I guess I could use Xianyun in combination with Kachina to get up there. Probably.
I trust you have packed ample food.
I want that waypoint. Yeah, that's like a ledge I can stand on. Girl, no. There's too many fun fucking designs getting caught on. Hello. You are sitting awfully straight for just relaxing. Yeah, alright. I can get that waypoint. Turbo Twirly is awesome. Fucking great. Wait, there's a local specialty here. Oh, it's your mats, my dear. Fantastic. Are there more of them up here? Yes! Why aren't your mats in the Scions at the canopy area? Ooh, look at that spirit way thingamajig. Alright, let me go get this waypoint. Fantastique. Ooh. I need those flowers too. Over there. Trying to craft weapons. And there's a chest. God damn it. I know. I said I was gonna try not to get sidetracked. I can't help it. There's so much good shit. Shiny things. I am a crow. Oh god. Newbie!
Silence.
Save me! Egg.
Be sanctified.
Yay. Wait. No. Where? Which direction was I going? I have a very bad habit of just running directly ahead when I'm done with whatever I was doing. Hello. You guys better get out of the way. Ah, jeez. These birds are gonna die.
Right here.
Oh, fuck. I don't have... Oh, shit. I forgot. I don't have Arlecchino. That's the problem. Damn, fucking wrecked. Oh no, this is not good. Oh shit. No, 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 no! Jesus Christ, 2 of them at once is a problem. Shield, shield. Noobie's gonna have to solo these 2 bastards.
Right here.
Okay, girl, no. Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh god. They move too fast!
Bow your head.
Shield! No, 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 no! Fucking no! Boy, what are you doing?
Let the mighty be humble.
Oh my god. Stressing me the fuck out.
Silence.
Run! I don't know. Dia, take it.
You asked for it.
It's not doing much. That's okay. she's not ready yet. Ah! Got him. Jesus!
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
You fucking better. Okay. Let's let's get Arlecchino back, please. That was my bad.
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
Maybe I should switch Dia out, because I'm not babysitting her anymore right now. Yeah. I guess, Inari. Yeah.
Let's go gather some samples.
Nice, reliable group. And then Kachina for traversal. Okay. That was a little bit of a disaster, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, did I, earn something in the event? Oh, the viewpoint, that's right. Okay, so there's one of these, traversal challenges and then combat challenges. Alright, cool. That's for later. We got sidetracked enough for right now. We're gonna move on. What? Oh, they're like switches. Okay. Hold on. I gotta mark it. I'm not doing it. I'm just marking it. I'm just marking it for later. Switch puzzle. Crystal switch. Yeah, that's what those are. Also, there was an alpaca there. You know. Important information. Okay. Are you, like, hanging out up here, perhaps? Hello. Pardon me. Just gonna investigate. Pacha. Pacha! Hello. If only I could make friends with the riders of the Flower Feather Clan or their fluffy cuckosaurs. If you want it, then work for it. Ha, that's true. But as we all know, most members of the Flower Feather Clan enjoy flying in the sky on their cuckosaurus friends. It's hard enough to see one on the ground, much less set up a meeting. But now that I think about it, both the Scions of the Canopy and the Flower Feather Clan like high places and have pretty good relationship with one another. Which means I shouldn't give up just yet. It's a good thing I'm not afraid of heights. It sure is. Next time, I'll try my luck with a hot air balloon and go even further up. Heading for the high ground. Oh, well said. To continually challenge yourself is also a way to compete with your past self. Thanks, man. So, is there more up? No. So down. Oh. What? Okay. Never mind, I guess.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops.
I guess I triggered the cutscene and didn't waste anyone's time. Alright. Hello.
Hello there, are you Vichana?
That's me. Did you need something?
Whoa, that voice is deep. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
I mean, maybe. We're gonna try.
No. If you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look
Oh
so
no,
good.
did he lose someone there?
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request.
He sure did.
After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Why does it look like horns? I mean, it's cool.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius.
So I'm assuming what we're gonna do is have him look for her while we fight off abyssal monsters for a while.
We'll go right away.
It'll be like
What
a
do you need?
survival challenge.
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name?
We're going
How does that
fishing.
work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
This is fucking wild.
What about the
Oh,
second
I
thing
see.
you needed?
That was very like
I
press
need
X
one-
to doubt.
No, 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
How convenient.
Gotcha.
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
I'm not playable
There's
yet.
no need. Lena spoke highly of you.
Oh, I was gonna say,
That
I'm
means
not
you're
playable yet,
trustworthy.
so I'll go.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
I mean, he does need us because we have to go to the Night Kingdom to, like, rescue them. So.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
Drama.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Alright. Let's go buy out all of the hook ropes in the Scions of the Canopy. Hello.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Sure.
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Wait, really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask.
Noted.
All right. That's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian.
I'm not gonna ask
Let's
any
go talk to
questions
the traveling
because
merchant Bichama
I'm
merchant.
getting to pack up early for the day, so good luck with whatever the fuck you're up to.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Sounds like a fucking
Thank you
old
so much.
prospector, dude.
We'll wait here.
That loop on his eye is so extra.
Everything's going according to plan.
Why would you say that?
No, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra.
How convenient.
Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
People don't want
Here you go.
obsidian?
By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then?
Something like
How's he
that.
doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
He
Do you know
almost
what
sounds
happened between
Irish.
I
Almost.
heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
So he couldn't go into battle with her. Him? Her?
The team agreed
Malco?
that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the
I only
issue
heard
of
about it
the
in
Moro
passing
Archon.
while I was out drinking
She
one night.
agreed to
Here's
let
the
him stay
entire
behind.
detailed story.
It's just Melko and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that
Oh,
far
they were
exceeded
defeated,
anyone's
so
expectations.
the Ode of
The
Resurrection
team
couldn't
made an
happen.
error in judgment, and they failed
Survivorship
the onslaught.
guilt.
Vichama went
Yeah.
into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
It was an impossible
Oh,
situation.
you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all.
Yeah, it's
I've
survivor's
tried
guilt.
convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malko's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal.
I want to see a picture of this voice actor. I'm very curious what he looks like.
Feel better. But anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
So do you live here? Or I guess you come here a lot? Alright, let's go. Do I have a waypoint? I do. Okay. I can climb a little bit. It's gonna suck exploring outside of Natlan with her, though, because you don't get that extra, you know, phlogiston power. So you only have that tiny little meter.
Did you get everything?
Yep,
Roger that.
It's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go.
Adjustments to what?
As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
Yes. After Malko fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malko might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But it's been 5 years,
that
bro.
happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malko and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Oh shit, I probably should have picked a combat team.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Can I do that now? I can! Okay. Yeah, let me have a functional combat team. Oh, they disappear if I don't grab them in time. Alright. Yoink. Yoink. And yoink. Hold on. I feel like stamina food is gonna be useful. Hot spring o'clock. Cute. Where did I get this? Huh. Stamina food. Stamina food. Stamina food. Stamina food. There it is. Alright. Yoink. 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 A yoink.
Monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Here we go!
One with the force. I hear everything. Yeah.
Ah, more!
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Can't see? I'll uproot you. Yeah.
I thought I got fucking yeeted. It was just the camera.
Not long. We're getting close.
Arlecchino's faster. Man, I have Yelan! Could've used her, although she's not battle ready either. I expected more combat, but I guess this isn't over yet. Oh my god!
Quick, take it!
It worked! Yeet!
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malko. Just a little longer.
Oh no. I hope he doesn't
Something's
fucking
not
die.
right. The power of the abyss is getting stronger.
Good thing he looked for Kachina first.
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
Oh no.
I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
Understood. I'll help you buy some
Thank you.
time. Ah! Button mash, button mash, button mash! Ah!
Whoa,
Ah!
watch out. The power of the abyss is strong.
Ah! I wasn't expecting the button mash! Eh. I'm stressing out, man.
This power.
Oh yeah, you don't know about this one, huh? I can't hold him back much longer. We're running out of time.
Malko. No, why can't I find him?
Cause it's been
Why?
5 years, bro.
We can't wait any longer.
He doesn't
Go away
exist
from the
anymore.
stone, Lonnie.
I already tried, but the power of the
What
abyss
are
has
you
been a
doing,
chokehold.
Wolani?
It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
You don't have any purification
We have
powers.
no choice. I'm sorry, Sea Lolly.
Oh no.
Get back.
She's gonna destroy it.
Chaska, wait!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god! Oh no!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I mean, I don't
thought I
think she
said to
had
get
time.
back.
You did. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We're this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once
Yeah.
your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still.
Hey man, you tried.
And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh?
Now he has
What's
to
that in
grieve
your
his
hands,
friend all
Vichama?
over again.
It looks like something's glowing.
This is...
Wait, what? That's not his name. Is it like a last memory or something?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Oh my god!
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
Holy shit, Hoyo.
Pisak.
Oh my god!
Everything, didn't you? Right to the end.
Just closed his eyes and died. Holy shit.
Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case. Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
I'm actually crying a little bit. Feeling any better, Vichama?
Of course.
That's Genshin for you. Emotional damage!
Unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Well, he kind of saw his friend die.
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Yeah.
For all these years,
I'm gonna take your word for
I
it.
regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wina wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
A more courageous way?
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Chill the fuck out, and hopefully you'll be okay. Hopefully.
That does make me feel better. You seem
There's,
very knowledgeable.
hold on. There's some truth to this. Alright, obviously there's no abyssal fucking corrosion in real life, but like, sometimes, and I say this as someone who has physical disabilities, physical chronic illnesses, as well as mental illnesses, sometimes real physical symptoms can be relieved somewhat with just calming yourself the fuck down. And I don't mean calm down, it's not that big a deal. I mean deep breathing to reset your nervous system so that you are not so, you're physically not so activated by the experience of the pain of whatever symptoms you're going through. It can help reduce those symptoms because, I mean, everything's connected, right? Like, your nervous system is responding to what your body is going through. Sometimes the problem, in my case, is the nervous system. So deep breathing and stuff like that to kind of calm the nervous system might be more effective for my kind of deal, because it is the nervous system itself that is the issue. But in general, your nervous system is going to react to the shit that's happening to your body. So calming your nervous system can help stop or slow that cycle of pain, freak out, make the pain worse, freak out more, etc., etc. There is some truth to this if you remove the fantastical bits about abyssal corruption or whatever. Anyway.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wynette the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
What?
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two.
Oh no.
They're back.
Get me out of this awkward situation.
What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here.
Look at her shirt!
Apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
Oh no.
I'll be just a moment.
Oh my god. I see.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Right, she did just call herself Chaska's sister right now, but it feels like there's more to this story.
It's not really my story to tell, but...
But I'm gonna tell it to you anyway.
You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
Of course she was!
Disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live.
Oh my god, we have another Shenhe!
Pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo sores. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids.
You're the same age?
Friends the next.
I thought you were much younger than
Eventually, she found a way
Chaska.
to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
Talk about
It
gross,
sounds like she
damn.
still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
So there's no eyes on that man's model, huh? Because his lenses are a little too wide set, I feel like.
You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Wait, I love that.
There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
Hey, it's pretty fucking dire.
To the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
I love that they have like numerical levels.
I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
Again, with the
Uncle
blessing
didn't you?
of the Archon.
He'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
Oh my god.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to
So that is a lab
dangerous
coat.
situation where you could lose control at
I
any
thought it
moment,
looked
it's
like one, but I
my
wasn't
duty to
sure.
say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
Oh, you... What do you mean anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Absolutely fucking not.
Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Valid question.
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the
Why does she
person you
have elf
become when
ears?
you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wyna prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Aw, they love each other so much. The fight is only out of concern.
Or something else.
Something you wanted
That's
to say?
sweet.
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich,
about
it's an
that.
important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Oh dear.
Huh?
You explain the sequence of events to Wyna.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later.
Oh, for some reason I
Stay
thought she
safe
wasn't
out there in
around
the Night
anymore, so
Kingdom,
she can,
okay?
like, fix it.
I'll wait here for
presumably.
your safe return.
She's not gonna be happy, but she could fix it. Bring Kachina's ancient name to Mavuika. Okay, let's do it. This child looks like she is being scolded. Do not know why. Those are some tiny shorts you're wearing, lady. Here we go. Yeah. Nope, wrong way. See what I mean? I have a bad habit of just walking straight ahead when I get somewhere, not thinking about where I'm actually fucking going. Even with a waypoint on the screen. I have the opposite of a sense of... I have the anti-sense of direction.
Tina's ancient name, too!
What happened at the stadium?
Well, it's
Oh, that's right.
complicated.
They don't know about that.
Let me give you the condensed version.
You learn of the Pyro Archon's battle against the captain, as well as her sacrifice.
Again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
I mean, obviously
But what
not.
if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Thanks.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Yeah! Woohoo! The South American Merlin's hut.
What is this place?
Or,
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
yeah. Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
Why would you have?
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories
So how
of
long has she
heroes.
been the
And
Archon?
physical items do a far better job of preserving
Are
those
those light
stories than our
bulbs
own memory.
full of water?
Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look
Her
around
hair
in the
still
meantime.
glows.
If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
She sacrificed her power. but her hair still glows. So I guess the Gnosis does that? I don't know. Examine the mementos within the room and also talk to these
This
people.
flower looks like it's thriving. You must be good at taking care of plants, Archon.
In a completely dark room, too. I mean, there is a window.
This fishing basket looks familiar.
It's from your tribe, probably.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it.
Did you meet
In his
Ishmael?
eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting spirit.
Is that-
To
wait,
him,
I've
the
never
sea
actually
was
read
the
Moby Dick.
battlefield upon which he staked his honor.
So,
Ahab.
did you do it?
Ahab is his actual name. That's
The
right.
next time I saw him, he was
He just
covered
says,
in
call me
scars.
Ishmael.
It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss.
Oh.
He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch? That's what he asked me in the end.
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more valuable than the prize itself. In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
It does?
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime.
Just having... Oh. Right, so they wouldn't go to waste because she could use them. Not that it would just be sitting here. That's right, okay.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Whoa, cool.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
That was funny.
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
That's not a cup, that's a horn. And now we have a WWE Championship belt.
That belt is bigger than Paimon's head.
That belt is bigger than Paimon.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even two people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Ah.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
Like a weightlifting belt that is a thing. Cool. Swirly. Alright, before we... Oh, there's something else. Oh. It looks like the fucking, You know, not the debate club, the other one. Oh, because she's a claymore wielder, right? Okay, let's look at this, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll talk to her and carry on with the quest.
Whoa, this weapon is huge! Which tribe did it belong to?
Ah, that weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago. Strictly speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe. That's because even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out, he had already been exiled.
Exiled?
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed it was what he deserved. When the Abyss attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle, and there was no one more courageous or resolute than him. He united the 6 tribes and accomplished great feats throughout the war. Ultimately, he perished, and because he had already lost his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back. And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their lives, buried in the soil of his native land.
Hey, he lost his ancient name,
He
but
sounds
it
like a
seems like
true
he
hero.
redeemed himself.
Indeed.
I wonder what he
Even
did to the
now,
exiled.
His story is told throughout the land.
There's a photo on her desk. I'm trying to... Okay, it's her and a kid. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can use the camera mode to zoom in on it. Can we? Can we? Yeah, okay. So there's... Oh, I guess it's her family. Looks like dad, mom, young Mavuika, and like a little sister, and then their 2 Yumkasaur whelps. Cute! Very cute. Okay. I will be right back, and then let's continue this quest. Okay, let's talk to Mavuika.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer.
Powder?
Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot.
No kidding.
Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But
In other words,
there's
time
also a
is
different
wibbly
theory,
wobbly.
one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I'd have to say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist.
I don't know if I would
They
say
become part
Inazuma
of
was
who you
equally
are.
important to the rest of them.
Take out a portion of
saying.
that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it.
Unless you're
Of
Mona.
course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
It's okay, Paimon. Don't
Humanity
hurt yourself.
excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
So ancient names
While
record
the
the
pilgrimage
past.
and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So the first Pyro Archon created the rules of Natlan.
That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
Well, that's
So
helpful.
it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Oh, we are gonna look at it. Okay.
Yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close.
They're all dead.
Paimon was having a hard time
I
thinking
bet.
of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry, Paimon's so sorry. Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes.
It's alright. I'd never get upset.
I mean,
over
that wasn't the
something like
nicest
that.
way to put it, but
No
yes,
matter what
like,
others
you were
may
just an
say,
ordinary person.
My past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with
Oh,
a
they're
lot
not
of
dead. Okay.
responsibilities.
I just
So it
assumed
impacts how
terrible
often you
things
get to
happen to
see
every
them.
fucking Archon.
My father made the most delicious stew, So my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
You forgave them just like that? They're animals!
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually.
What
As
did
the
you,
Archon,
what would you have her
I made a
do,
vow to
traveler?
defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
She's definitely not alive.
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art.
Did she?
Anyway, that's enough about me.
Wait, hold on.
Iansan, Mulani, Chaska. Over here, please.
Wait. This is not... We are not beating the somehow Kaveh is related to the Pyro Archon allegations. Like, she so quickly changed the subject after saying, yeah, I think my sister became an architect. Anyway, moving on. I don't know if I subscribe to that theory, but, suspicious.
Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Place Kachina's ancient name. You said up there. Where is up there?
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Whoa, hello, hi!
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh?
Obviously not.
I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
Oh my god. No, I can't deal with this.
Kachina, it's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me.
Yes?
I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The YAPPIN is being affected by the Abyss.
Well, we figured that much.
I was waiting for the YAPPIN to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The YAPPIN saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Oh my god, no, I can't.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity.
I can't.
All you need
I'm
to
gonna
do is
cry
stay
again. I
safe
can't
and
deal
wait
with
for
this.
us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me.
Yes, we do!
I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind.
Oh my god! You're so special, Kachina!
I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
I'm going to weep
Always
for
like
this
this,
child.
Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
I'm not even exaggerating or being silly, alright? I'm literally crying.
Call it quits now.
No! Oh no!
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
Literally whatever it
The entrance
takes.
to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption.
Well, that's,
That face
again,
you just
convenient.
made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're
I
willing to
cannot
brave these
deal with
dangers
tiny
me.
child crying!
There's no time to
I
lose, so
cannot deal
let's
with
get
it!
going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Okay, but we do need contingency plans. Like, come on.
Be careful out there. I'll observe the situation from here.
Okay. It's messing me up, man. It's not the first time I have wept over Genshin's storyline. I just, wasn't streaming for that one. Did I hear a Pyroculus? I swear I heard one. Because they make a sound when you walk past it and it appears on the minimap. Huh. Well, whatever. It does sound like we're about to march into battle, doesn't it? Maybe I should heal up my team. I am expecting difficult combat ahead. Alright, yeah, let's do that. I know, like, storyline combat isn't as hard as just regular farming for shit and fighting bosses and whatever combat. I know that, because usually things are scripted, but still. It would be kind of embarrassing if I managed to fail during, like, our conquest plot combat. But, you know, knowing me, that would happen. Hello, random fucking hilly churl. How far down are we going? Oh. Okay. Here goes! Remnants of the secret source. Okay! Yeah, recommended level 90. Sure thing. Fire and water, huh? I think I have a vaporized team. Maybe? Wait, do I not? I don't think I do. I totally do not. Okay. You know what? This one kind of sucks. I'm gonna sacrifice this one because I feel like I should have a vaporized team. Seems like a useful thing to have. Okay, Farina. I don't like to pair Farina and Arlecchino, since Arlecchino can't be healed. But I guess I do. I do in, well, yeah. It depends on the situation. Let's do that. Farina, Nuviet. No. Arlecchino, Xiangling. Farina, and Nuviet. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Whatever, we're fine. Let's do it. No trial character? We don't get to have Mualani? I wonder what element, Chaska's gonna be. I didn't happen to look and see if she has a vision.
So we're underneath Natland right now?
Because she is confirmed going to be playable, right? I don't
That's
actually
because in the distant past,
know that for sure,
Natland
though.
was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are
She doesn't look like an NPC. Oh, wait, is she Cryo? I don't think she's talking about the Saurians. I think she means actual dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Well, what do you think they were sovereign of, Paimon?
A really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now.
I brought one of them!
No one knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what
Someone
you're
said
saying is, we're not in for
Iaska
an
wears
easy trip
brass
to the Night
knuckles. That's
Kingdom.
just rings.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Just what I wanted to hear. Oh, Paimon's like terrified. Oh yeah. Is it Cryo or Animo? I think it's Cryo. It's too blue to be Animo. But then what's Iaska? Eon-san, not Iaska. I got Chaska and Eon-san mixed up.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's going to out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Adrenaline!
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Adventurers live for moments like these.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
All right.
It seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
With a Yonkasaur,
As a
obviously.
professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer?
What?
Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natland's popular sports.
What?
And I don't just mean physical training.
It's so
I
random.
design nutrition plans as well.
Do you?
So basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
What do you mean, no meat?
Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
Why no grilled meat? You need protein! What the fuck? You can't live on vegetable juice! What kind of bullshit is this? We ain't doing no juice cleanses here! You gotta eat real food if you're gonna be a professional athlete! What the fuck wellness culture nonsense has made it to Natlan? That was so random! Oh, good. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't wanna, like, fight as them. Them being that Yomkasaur. You know what I mean.
Overruled. Let my name echo in song.
Bow your head.
Oh, is it time? Is it time to go through liquid phlogiston with this one? Whoa!
The goal seems really high up.
That looks so cool. No, I guess not. Fucking hilly turtles. Well, I guess they are the minions of the abyss, so.
Be sanctified.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have Farina. Maybe I can handle most things on his own, honestly. Sometimes everyone else is just for show. That was probably a waste of a burst. Yeah. Oh well. What's that? What did we do? Oh, okay, I see. We have to go around and hit. They probably explained this and I wasn't listening. How convenient that there are Saurian souls fucking hanging around exactly when and where I need them. Ow. Ow.
Commendable. This is where I overruled.
Nice and
Let the mighty be humble.
Ow.
Silence.
I did not bring a claymore.
Blindsided.
Fucking ow.
The tides beckon.
No. Stop! Bitch, stop that! Fuck you. Didn't know I needed to bring a claymore. Damn. Alright, before we move on, we just... I'm not wasting food when I have Farina. This is gonna take a little while. Let's wait for that bond of life to clear, and there we go. Man, Farina sure is useful. Off-field damage, exploration capabilities, healing capabilities. Amazing.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
We have a Saurian. We're good. Oh, is it the liquid phlogiston? No, it's still rocks. This is solid phlogiston. Oh shit.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there?
Yes, Paimon, what did you think was gonna happen?
Psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Yeet! We're just in there now. Yes, we actually are.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Is the implication that we are Paimon, we as the player, because I didn't get to interact with it to go in?
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
Whoa.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
There's abyssal energy everywhere.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Fuck yeah. I'm excited.
About how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
You seem so certain of this. Have you been here before? Don't try to run away.
You really think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the
You
visibility
keep saying
is not
real
great
world
either.
like this isn't
How are we supposed
really
to find
here.
Kachina in these conditions? Yeah, these floating black
I can't
things
live,
don't
laugh,
look
love under
super
these conditions.
friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power.
What happened? Hello?
Ghost! A talking ghost!
We've seen spirits like this before. Come on.
I'm here to help. You're the one.
Oh, it's oh my God.
I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
Oh my God.
No, we should be the ones
This
apologizing.
is amazing.
If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more.
Vichama will be
We had
so
to destroy
happy.
it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me.
Are you aware of how much time
Under
has
the power
passed?
of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me.
Okay.
Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the abyss.
I guess he probably wasn't aware of the time passing until connecting with Bichama. So like he knows what. Ah, shit!
Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
This feels familiar. Being connected to Vichama's soul, like probably he knows what Vichama knows, which is how he knew about Kachina.
Let's try another route. This way.
One last little fuck you at the end there.
Not good. More monsters.
Let's fight.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Yeah, well, we don't really have a choice, so.
Settle down.
Ow.
Everlasting as the moon.
That one makes such a sad noise when it goes down. The sound of walking on this ground is so funny.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
I want to look around, but you're moving so fast. I want to take in the environment that, you know, the fucking designers work so hard on. Also, I love shit like this. Girl, what you doing? Dementors!
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Are we in Niflheim? Is everybody gonna start hearing horrible shit?
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
It's like fucking purgatory.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Oh.
Paimon just heard it too.
It's just
Let's keep going.
it's just the Abyss twin speaking into a voice changer. Hello, Rift Hound. Kachina! Boy, am I glad to see you! Oh wait, was this a perspective shift, or are we meeting up with her now? I sure hope I was right about everyone in Natlan getting free therapy, because Kachina's gonna fucking need it.
We're here, Kachina.
Oh my god.
Hello, honey. Need it. Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go.
I am so relieved.
Japan!
Lay bare.
Someone help me! I'm the front man. It's
Bow your head.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
You're here.
I expected worse.
You're finally here. Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YAPP's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here. Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Physically, anyway. Mentally, fucking messed up.
Will
will you come visit the YAPPIN with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the YAPPIN of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each YAPPIN. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the YAPPIN can extend their consciousness.
Oh, so like signal boosters for your Wi-Fi in your house.
Around the Night Kingdom.
Proxies!
The YAPPIN can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still, we can't just leave the YAPPIN to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
Saving one is better than saving none at all.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
She's fucking traumatized.
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the YAPPIN and leave this place.
No, she's just being attempted to mind control.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on.
Where's the totem pole?
Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the YAPPIN, not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you. All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
Literally how?
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
He is a fragment of a soul.
I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal, and return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything. You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, that was beautiful.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
That's right. Gotta heal. What do you want from me? I gotta heal. I can't do anything about how long it takes. So, what are you up to? And the longest healer target. La 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 la. I didn't have as much Bond of Life on me this time, at least. Fantastic. Oops. Alright, here we go. This place is fucking awesome. Look at those flowers. Like, the creepy, glowy walls and ah! Ah! I love it! The fog effects. It somehow looks claustrophobic and also endless at the same time. Oh my god. It really, really reminds me of the depths, even more so than the chasm did. Because it's all dark and spooky and shit. Like, the chasm was dark and spooky, but I don't know. This feels more depthsy. I guess they're both kind of equally depthsy. The chasm also had all that goop that could hurt you if you stepped in it. This almost looks like the arena you fight the, second phase of the narwhal in.
YAPP! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you!
That doesn't look good.
YAPP! Can you hear me? YAPP! So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the YAPP from answering our calls. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
I'll help too, as the only one who can purify abyssal energy.
Careful. We've got company.
Oh, hello.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
Alright, asshole. Now it's personal.
He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
Are you the one behind all this?
No. The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
Excuse you.
Pyro-Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Then ask yourself,
Common Quee.
why is the Pyro-Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Yeah, of course he's preying on the one who has no self-confidence.
Give me your hand.
The seemingly weakest one. He prays like, you have no real power if you're preying on a child.
I'm right here next to you. Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
Yeah! We're here!
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down, it comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight. Well said.
Thumbs up.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
Hey, she's starting to grow a little bit of a spine.
There aren't many in Natland who can beat us when we're together.
Good job.
It's time he got a taste of that.
Sorry, but I'm gonna kick your butt. Trying to hit that thing and it's just not happening. There we go. Yeah, that was much easier than it should have been. Nice job! Turns out he wasn't any stronger than the ones we fought in the past. He was actually significantly weaker.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy.
Oh.
I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Yeah.
Huh? What's happening? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
What's happening?
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend.
Oh my god!
In a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
See the first Pyro Archon's like soul.
A warrior from the people of the spring.
Oh.
I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
How did you get here?
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wyab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
That means she will be the next Pyro
As long as blood
Archon?
still runs through your veins. Even the tiniest spark
But
of
she's
steel
Hydro.
against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Fist bump! A holy fist bump! Boop!
What's wrong, Mualani? So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does that mean you already know about this whole thing?
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyab first.
Wait, hold on. So, not the Archon, but she's the new great hero of Natlan, I guess? Like, kind of taking over for Tupac the Giant? Because it was him who came to her and fucking mind melded with her, right? It wasn't the first Archon or anything.
Okay, that should be enough. Wyab? Can you hear me?
I don't understand how all of them are able to help purify when only the Traveler has that ability, but whatever.
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then.
Great.
I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Girl, you fucking survived in this place for how many days?
It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you.
You should have been dissolved into the soul river or whatever the fuck by now.
A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
I didn't think about it like the YAB is another parent for the people that get given a name.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, YAB, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time.
Yep, time to get out of here.
It's the power of the abyss.
Oh!
Quick, we need to run.
Oh shit.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Okay, sure. Are we running? Are we controlling it? Here we go! Jump! Is it actually coming? Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, don't look back. Just run, just run!
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Oh, damn. I don't think it's possible to fail this. That would be crazy. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Through the middle.
Although I guess I wouldn't have a stamina bar if it was not possible to fail this, so maybe it is. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, Ian-san is Electro. Yeet! Teamwork is dreamwork! Go, 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 go! Oh! Oh my god! Wait, shit. Wait, wait, shit! Is it the narwhal? Oh! Hello?
You've done well.
Did you fucking break a hole through reality? Oh my god. She fucking punched a hole through reality just now. Anyway.
We're back. The Pyro Archon saved us.
She sure fucking did.
She's not here.
How did she regain her strength?
Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price.
Uh-oh.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
Well, Kachina was the one down there for a long time. We were not down there that long.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The YAP mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
That thing
I'll let her
Mualani was
explain
talking
everything.
about.
We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Whew! That was exciting! Alright, back to the speaker's chamber. Woo! Hi girl, hey! That was some pretty rad shit you just did. Oh good, she's here. And alive.
There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Huh?
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first.
Oh wait,
It's best
I
not to
I
let
bet
any
she had to
lingering effects of the
sacrifice
abyss
all
go
of these
untreated.
things with all of these
Thank
memories.
goodness you made it back.
Because consciousness and concepts and shit like that in order to have that big display
Take a
of
seat,
power.
everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Because why else would it all be gone? Despite the short stint in the Night Kingdom, Mualani and the others all have some degree of abyssal contamination. But thanks to Kuchi? Kuichi! I said Kuchi. I said, and then I said it again. Kuichi, extensive experience treating abyssal contamination. The harmful effects will not be permanent. The treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms.
All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
She's always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
I don't know why, though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
Aww.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction.
Dramatic zoom!
It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Oh shit.
Huh?
No. That can't be true, can it?
Less than a year.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development. but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today.
Damn.
Still, this
They really
is
got
but
the
a
short end of the
superficial
stick, huh?
victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future.
And you
So,
fucking managed
the
it.
Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
That's fucking crazy.
That's what happened.
And it's like
After
working.
finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories.
I didn't know humans could
Since the plan was
cooperate like
mentioned
that.
in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
That was all part of the plan?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wayab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to
I don't know,
unblock
man.
that
Some of those
information from
abyssal
being
life forms
passed
seem
on,
pretty intelligent.
My presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Shilonen
During
is
your
coming in the
adventure,
next
you
patch,
too earned the
right?
acknowledgement
After
of your
Kinich.
Wyatt Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
That leaves 2 people left.
But we have less than a year.
Oh, so that explains why
but we have no
Kinich
choice.
and Iansan
We
were
cannot
so
start the
fucking
plan until
bold,
all the
acting like
heroes have been
advisors,
gathered.
because they
That's
are.
also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
Alright, so she does hide things. Who the final 2 heroes are then.
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
Is it Chaska and Kachina, or is it 2 people we haven't seen yet? But what if they don't make it in time?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds.
And that's how
It
you
was
punched
rather
a hole
crude
in
approach,
reality.
so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Even her family
You have
portrait
nothing
is
to be
gone.
sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all.
Yeah,
If
she
you
shared the
still
stories
have
with
regrets,
us, and she still
let
has the
them fuel
memories
your
too.
resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power, just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment.
Also, like, the people of Natlan
You should
need
head out.
some
I'll join you in the
reassuring right now, I think. What was that shot about? Oh. Kind of reminds me of Enkanomiya.
When I was young, I used to sit
Oh no,
by
am
the
I gonna
hot
cry
springs
again?
and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Is this a memory of a real conversation, or...? It's like Enkanomiya and an Adeptus abode in one.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution.
Why you sound so mad then?
My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed.
I guess the fist bump is a cultural thing.
I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
For Natlan! This is such a cinematic Archon quest. I'm not just because there's a shitload of cutscenes. It's very epic. Tacos?
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear.
The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is.
Ah, yes, an emotionally stunted man.
Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day.
Oh.
I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something.
Oh.
There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it.
She is very stubborn, just like Mualani.
Don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
I just realized I haven't said anything in a while. I was just really watching, for real. Hello, I'm still here. Oh, wow. That was intense. Just really driving home the full fucking burden she has to bear as this twice Archon. Yeah, I guess I'll follow the actual path. Fine. I don't want to run into a wall again. Whew. This is heavy. Oh, I didn't even know these stairs were here.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually.
Why not?
It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
I mean, she was outspoken with her sister. You just happened to hear it. You can tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason.
Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
You deliberately provoked her so she'd take that impulse out on you.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound.
They love
That's
each
all I
other
wanted.
so much. I love it.
Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
Thanks for confiding in us.
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
They're trying to look out for each other in their own way.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
You said it, Paimon. Hey! Sup, Chief?
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Yay!
Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone.
Aww.
I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
Ha
I
ha.
had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds.
Did you know?
When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't,
It's amazing that
she
you
and
still
Milani
made it
wouldn't have
all the
teamed
way
up.
through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
No, I bet they fucking didn't.
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
That's what you fucking get! Karma's a bitch!
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Why are these pauses so long?
Right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well said.
Aw, Kachina.
I'll drink to that.
Whoa!
How does it
What
feel
a
being a
fucking
hero,
mug!
Kachina?
That's the size of her head.
To be
It all just feels so surreal.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
That way I'll also become a champion, coach.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
We're not making fun of you! You did the fucking impossible. You survived the Night Kingdom.
My apologies. I knew more than I let on. Everything comes at a price, and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero. If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page. I wonder how long before the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind.
Oh, right. Okay, it's one from each clan, and Shilonen is the one from Kachina's clan. Alright. Have we met any Masters of the Night Wind yet?
I've been through so much all at once. Everything still kind of feels like a dream.
Are you still feeling unwell?
Nope, all better now. I told you I bounced back pretty quick, so don't worry about me. I bet you guys must be tired though. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. You gotta recharge so you'll be in the mood to have fun.
Oh my god, Kachina. Please. Think about yourself for like 2 seconds, honestly.
Victory feasts, you'd always find me in the crowd singing and dancing. But after what I found out today, it's too much. I'm still trying to process it.
It does feel weird seeing you so out of sorts.
Natlan's fall isn't set in stone though, right? It's important to try and enjoy moments like this when they come along.
Is this another pearl of wisdom based on your adventuring experience?
Well, Paimon agrees with the Traveler. Everyone's come together to celebrate Kachina's achievements. That's gotta be a first.
Yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately, yes.
Kachina looks really happy. And now I'm being the moody one. Ugh, enough doom and gloom. Time to shake it off.
Chalk it up to, we saw some shit down there.
It cost us a lot, but we got Kachina back safely, and that's what matters. There'll be even tougher challenges coming our way in the days ahead, though. We'll have to train harder, make sure we're in peak condition.
Yeah.
That includes you, Paimon. I can do a special one-off session to show you the ropes. Interested?
No thanks.
That's right, Paimon. Anyone who claims to be a trainer and then doesn't let you eat meat is not a good trainer. Anyone who claims to be a trainer and thinks meat is bad for you is not a good trainer.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite.
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little convoluted?
Because they had their own lives to live.
Yeah,
The
she
thought
did
of telling
sacrifice
them,
a
"Abandon
lot
your families
to do
and
this.
everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time. For in 500 years, Natlan will be destroyed." It seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short, and beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or,
She's
of course, without
so
me.
thoughtful.
But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives.
Oh.
From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist.
She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
So that's the life you had to leave behind.
You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
That's actually what I wanted to ask, if you're already aware of fate.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0.
That's fair.
Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
You don't have to promise me anything. I just want to help out the people.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Ah, Act 2 completed! Oh, I'm so excited to see where this goes.
The Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now.
Oh.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
God, oh my god, oh my god.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains,
Who is
we
that?
cannot turn day into night.
Who is that?
She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
Who's he fucking talking
We're
to?
beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
You looking at me? Did he break the fourth wall just there? Oh my god. I'm so excited for how this is gonna turn out. Oh! I am loving Natlan. Everything of— whoa! Just looking at that dancer over there. Everything about it, this quest. She's my new favorite fucking Archon, for sure. Oh, that was amazing.
Something else you'd like to ask?
Okay, let's get the lore. Let's get the lore.
Well, our intel suggests he hasn't made any new movements yet. Although Kenichi's investigation helped us confirm that he's being aided by someone from the Masters of the Nightwind.
So it's an inside
I'm getting
job.
closer to
It
narrowing
usually
down
is.
who that may be, but it's still unclear whether this person aided the captain out of willingness or coercion. If you learn anything about this during your adventures, please let me know.
You got it.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask? The Abyss is the most formidable enemy in all of Teyvat. In the beginning, it took failure and tragedy to even begin to learn how to fight back. All of the methods you've seen in other nations were developed based on experience and insight passed down over generations. We know them to work, but few of us actually understand why. It's the same for the method we use here in Natlan. Ever since ancient times, elemental energy has been one of our most reliable weapons against the Abyss. As for the principles behind it, I'm afraid you might have to seek answers from someone older than the position of Pyro Archon itself. Oh,
like
something
who?
else you'd like to ask?
Wait, like who? Like Dane? Anyway, about the absence of people from Natlan and other nations.
That also comes down to the long-standing effects of the Abyss. Our people's survival is inextricably tied to the YAPPIN, but their power has its limits. They cannot offer our people the same degree of protection outside our borders. In fact, people who do decide to leave often suffer from memory loss and emotional issues.
Oh, shit.
Everyone in Natlan understands this. That's why our people never leave without a good cause. Even if someone is left with no choice, the chief of their tribe must seek approval with the YAPPIN to grant them leave. And the YAPPIN have always been very strict about granting that approval, since extending protection beyond our borders means consuming power reserved for our fight against the Abyss. Still, there's no need to worry. The YAPPIN extend their protection to all within Natlan, including visitors from afar. Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
No other questions? A lot of other questions, actually, but no other questions available to me right now. Oh, I didn't talk to Chaska. Where is she? I just saw her in, like, the background of a cutscene. There you are.
It's rare to meet travelers as strong and brave as yourselves. I raise my glass to you. Anyway, my sister's already gone back to our tribe. She has patients to treat.
Oh, we actually ran into her on the way here and, well...
Paimon!
Paimon,
Shut your yap,
really
Paimon.
about you.
Yeah, I'm planning on visiting home myself in a few days. To tell her and the rest of the family that they need to be extra careful. I just hope they take it seriously. The Abyss has likely sensed your arrival in Natlan by now. So exercise caution on your adventures as well.
Do 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 do. Party music.
Alright, Kachina. Let's party!
I'm a little embarrassed.
Aww.
Don't be. Come on, you're the star of the show today.
Oh, Kachina. You gave a whole speech and everything. Look at her go. Look at her go. Oh, I can't wait to pull her. Oh, God, she's so cute. And she hits like a truck, apparently. Well, that's that. That was the second act of the Natlan Archon quest. Oh my god. I am so fucking hype about all of this. Unlike this Yumkasaur who's sitting up. That was fucking awesome. I can't wait for the next chapters to come out. I'm gonna call it a day for now. I'll be back next weekend, I think. I don't have anything else going on. There's like world quests to do around here. I'll probably do those next week. And explore on my own time. Yeah. Yeah! Thanks for joining me in Natlan. That was fucking rad, and I am now hopelessly in love with Mavuika. Okay. Okay, bye!